Think about this. When you feel a deep longing for someone who is important to you, really meditate on it. You feel that longing because that person has a special value in your life, right? Now, if you want someone you cherish, and with whom you are starting a relationship to miss you, and not want to lose you, I invite you to put into practice these 3 foolproof strategies that I will share with you today. They work for sure. So pay attention and take careful notes. Let's dive into today's topic. I hope everyone is doing really well, full of positive thoughts, pursuing your dreams, and leaving behind everything that doesn't benefit you. The key to your happiness lies in not being constantly needy and waiting, and in knowing how to distinguish between what is genuine love, and what to avoid. How many of you have experienced this? At first everything seems to go well, but in the end, things get complicated, and the person you love so much moves away. You miss her but she doesn't miss you. She doesn't seem to care about you. What to do to awaken the interest of the other person, and make her miss you? Here are 3 essential keys. First, reflect. Think about how you start to miss someone who is important to you. You miss those people who leave you with a positive feeling. Those moments you shared, and that made you happy. That famous phrase, "You don't know what you have until it's gone," has a lot of truth to it. So, take note, because the first key is crucial. Offer love and happy moments in doses. Why do I talk about doses? Because I always recommend dosing love. Sure, when you care about someone, you must give your best, and show your love. But you can't be cloying all the time. It's important to balance your displays of affection to keep interest and excitement alive. Let's imagine that you love chocolate, just like me. If you eat chocolate every day non-stop, eventually, even if it's your favorite candy, you'd get tired of it. Love works in a similar way. It is essential to love and be loved. But it is equally important to dose that love, not to saturate the other person. People remember how they felt when they were with us. What sticks with them is the feeling we left them with. How could they have been themselves by our side? So, if you want someone to miss you, especially if you are just getting to know each other, avoid sharing all the negative details of your life from the beginning. It's natural to have problems and challenges, but it's not necessary to expose them all on the first date. If you start telling all your problems right away, you might overwhelm the other person. We all have our own difficulties, and if you only talk about yours, you might discourage that person from wanting to continue getting to know you. Instead, focus on creating happy moments, on making people laugh, and transmitting positive energy. People remember, and want to get back together with those who made them feel good. Those who made them laugh and enjoy themselves. Those positive memories are what makes someone want to see you again. So, dose the love, and the shared moments, creating an enjoyable experience that the other person will want to repeat. The second key, and it's crucial, is to learn to offer your absence. Yes, although it sounds contradictory, it is important. It's not about disappearing or manipulating. It's about giving space. You have to share meaningful moments with that person. But it's also vital to have time apart. Giving your absence means allowing the other person to have their own space and time without you. You can't be always present, like a personal diary to which you report every detail of your day. If you are constantly in contact, the other person won't have a chance to miss you. Allow for times when you are not available. This is not to play with each other's feelings, but to foster a healthy relationship where you both have time for your own activities and thoughts. Imagine that in the morning you talk to that person, and after a few hours, they still don't hear from you. This creates a bit of a mystery, an intrigue that can lead to them missing you, and wanting to know more about you. Maintaining a balance between being present, and offering your absence, will make the other person value the moments you spend together more. If you are always available, there will be no room for them to miss you. So, give them that space, and allow the desire to see you to grow in the other person. A crucial point to avoid is using absence as a manipulative tool. It's not about disappearing until the other person comes looking for you, or deliberately provoking jealousy. Avoid constantly posting on your social networks about what you are doing, who you are with, or how happy you seem. This can be counterproductive, as the other person will be able to follow your life anyway, and will not feel the need to contact you directly. The important thing is to maintain a touch of mystery. Don't act from ego, but from the authenticity of having your own rich and full life. Now, let's go to the third key. Have a purposeful life. You need a mission. Something that you are passionate about and that motivates you. When you focus your energy on something meaningful to you, you stop obsessively focusing on the other person. Your thoughts turn to your own goals and aspirations. By being busy with your own goals and activities, your energy changes. You no longer convey that urgent need to be sought after, which will naturally cause the other person to begin to miss you. It is essential to have a purposeful life. A life that inspires you and fills you with enthusiasm. If you still don't know what your purpose is, don't worry. Your mission may be precisely to find what you are passionate about and what motivates you. The more time you spend discovering and pursuing your interests, the more space you create for the other person to miss you. A life well lived does not revolve exclusively around another person, but rather focuses on your own growth and happiness. It is essential to understand that if you apply these strategies, it is proven that the other person will begin to miss you, become interested in you. This happens because you are giving them the time to think about you. If you are always available, you don't let him miss you. Consider this from another perspective. Imagine you had a wonderful time with someone. You laughed together, and enjoyed each other's company. If that person then disappears for an hour or a day, you begin to wonder what they are doing, and you are tempted to write to them to see how they are doing. Conversely, if after the date, telling you how much they love you, and what they are doing at any given moment, you will feel overwhelmed and want them to give you space. We all need our own space, so we can start to miss each other. This space is what makes us want to be with the other person. The need for space is crucial to maintaining interest and the desire to get back together. It is important to understand that you don't need to be saying, "I love you," every moment. If you do it constantly, those words lose their value. On the other hand, when you let an "I love you" come out at special moments, those words have a much greater impact. Dosing your expressions of affection and love not only makes the other person value your words more, it also makes you feel more valued. This balance between presence and absence, between demonstrations of love and personal space, is what keeps a relationship alive and healthy. In short, by giving space and dosing your expressions of affection, you create an environment where both of you can value the relationship more, and desire to be together. Recognizing and appreciating the true value of every moment shared. It is likely that many people are acting in a similar way as I did in the past. But starting today, you can begin to apply these new approaches. When talking about the second, what is offering your absence, I want to clarify again that this does not imply manipulation. You should not spy on the other person while you give them that space. Here's why. You can decide to be absent for an hour or a day so that the other person has time to miss you and show interest in you. However, if you spend that time checking their social networks, observing who they like or interact with, your energy of vigilance and anxiety will reach them in some way, even if they don't consciously know it. We are all energy beings, and if you act like a detective, even if you do it in secret, that energy is transmitted. Therefore, it is essential that you really focus on yourself during that time away. Not from a place of manipulation, but from a genuine desire for personal well-being. The intention behind your actions must be sincere. If you focus on yourself to feel free and at peace, you will naturally attract the other person because of the positive and abundant energy you will be emitting. This energy acts like a magnet, attracting the other person in a genuine way and without manipulative efforts. So, start putting these principles into practice now. Remember, everything you do with genuine, positive intent comes back to you in the same way. Focus on your well-being, and you will see relationships improve naturally. You must keep a little mystery. Imagine that on the first few dates, you already tell her all the details of your life, including your dramas. We all have our complicated stories, but if you reveal everything from the beginning, how do you expect the other person to want to know more about you? First dates should be about sharing joyful and happy moments, providing those doses of love and laughter. These moments leave a positive impression, and make the other person want to see you again. Think about how you feel when someone leaves you with a good memory. Surely, you would like to be with that person again. The same goes for others. They will want to be with you if you make them feel good. On first dates, focus on creating those pleasant memories before delving into your life stories. It's important to pace out the personal information, and focus on the quality of the time shared. Let people become interested in you little by little, revealing more details as the relationship strengthens. This not only maintains interest, but also builds a stronger, more meaningful connection over time. It's crucial that you understand and apply the teachings in this video. Remember, first, it is critical that you offer moments of love and joy. Share moments with that person that make you laugh and enjoy together. Avoid revealing all your personal problems and dramas right away. Second, it is also essential to give space. We all need time to ourselves, so that we can begin to miss the other person. When you are not constantly present, you give the other person the opportunity to wonder about you and what you are doing. And third, and very important, it is vital to have a purposeful life, and clear goals. You must have dreams and goals of your own, so that your life does not revolve around other people. This not only makes you more interesting, but also attracts others to you, because they see that you have something valuable and meaningful in your life. I hope you find these tips helpful and put them into practice. Remember, the key is to balance your displays of affection with a touch of mystery. Give yourself space to be missed, and maintain a life rich in purpose and goals. When you are your own center, other people naturally gravitate toward you. So, live with joy, give space, and keep pursuing your dreams. I'm sure you'll notice the difference. See you in the next video.